words of wisdom.
Yeah, see if you can turn your mic down in Skype. That's a good idea, actually. Like, see about
Mm,
your personal Skype
okay.
volume.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we won't have to restart anything, hopefully. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna lock up. We're gonna just disappear, and then we'll come back.
Yep.
That may be a result of my fan acting up this morning. I think I just need a reboot. I feel like I have a memory leak. That's what it feels like is happening here.
Testing, testing, testing.
I'm gonna see if I can
Testing, testing,
close
testing.
anything in the screen.
That's better.
That's better?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
Thank you, Osiris, for your smart sage advice.
Yes, you are a computer tech, but you're not awake yet, so troubleshooting is harder when you're asleep. Okay, so let me.
Yes.
Everything looks a little bit better on my end. I can sort of I quit a couple of things, so I think we have a little bit of progress. All right. So yeah, I guess we're good to go. We are good to continue on our way.
Yes.
So now I have to try and remember what I was doing. But first, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put more trees down because
Ah,
we think this may be
damn
helping
you, Osiris.
with pollution. Why? What's wrong now?
He says he has 2 rock stars already. Got a leg up on you. Yeah, but
No, I don't have any rock star
I need
today.
to go to sleep after this. Like, 2 rock stars, a little much.
Man, 2 rock stars. How many are you supposed to drink in a day? Don't they recommend that you don't drink that many in a day?
2? No, I think it's like 4 or something like that. Don't drink
Like
more than 4.
Yeah, I don't know what the limit is. No one listens to those
Limits.
limits. I know, it's like, what? I'll be fine.
High hopes too. What is up? Hello.
Hey, High Hopes, how are you today? Welcome back.
My girl died after 5. Yeah, but she was
Don't
like 12
restart.
and she had like heart problems.
Oh yeah, that news story
I've heard
is
that
like,
story before, but it's not exactly. They didn't give you all the info. She had like, remember, the little warning on there that says, "Don't ingest if you have problems with caffeine or bad heart." Yeah, she ignored that and she died.
you would think that someone with a heart condition would actually be able to recognize that they should go easy on the energy drinks.
Ethan says that to balance out myself, I drink rock stars to stay awake and vodka to go to sleep.
Yeah, that works out pretty well.
Yeah.
It's more like you drink mimosas to go to sleep. Mm. Thank you again for this coffee. This is really great.
Yeah. Now, see, supposedly, what I say I'm going to do is, after we're done casting, I'm going to go to sleep, but inevitably, I play SimCity until I have to go to work. So,
And then he plays it all night if
yeah,
work
and
is
I played
slow.
all night at work.
I don't know, man. You get a lot of SimCity done. So, what did you do last night? Why don't you fill us in on the update on your town? I can go over there and take a look at it. I'm gonna slow my city down a little bit, and I'll come out and look at Hanbury Island. Hanbury Island is looking more like a metropolis. I see. Got a lot of buildings are bigger now than when I last looked at it.
Let's see what I did last night. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if my money per hour is pretty bad because I have a lot of trade going on. That's the only thing that keeps me afloat.
Okay.
Like if aliens came through or meteors or something destroyed all my trade depots, I would be totally hosed. Oh, and I redid my town up at the top.
Okay.
I bulldozed it all and put trees down and soaked up all the pollution.
Okay, so this up here.
If you could look at my ground pollution map, can you
Sure.
do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can
Look
see
at the top.
I can see all kinds of stuff on yours. Oh wow, that's not too bad. All you've got is your coal mine is creating a little bit of pollution, but
It used to be totally brown up there, and
nice.
now it is not totally brown because I cleaned it up. I, like bulldozed everything and cleaned it up, and then I moved. I put another coal mine over here. There's a coal point under there, so I put one there.
Ah yeah, look at that. Wow, that's really weird. It's on the side of the mountain.
Yeah. And then let's see
Should
what
be able
else
to
did I do.
access that.
I
Hopefully.
shipped a shit ton of uh of metal to the archaeology project.
Oh right, the archaeology project. Let's go out and look at that. It's gonna take me a second to get out
A
there.
shit ton, not exactly a fuck ton, because if I had shipped a fuck ton, it would have been done already. But I almost went broke, so I need to start selling some metal for a little while to get my money back up.
I don't know if I can pronounce that name. So Nizzle guy. That sucks about your computer, man.
So Nizzle guy,
So Nizzle.
it's like,
So Nizzle.
yeah,
Yeah. Gotta say it with a little bit of attitude, I guess.
so Nizzle.
That sucks, man. Buying a new anything and having it break
Yeah,
within
man.
a couple weeks is awful. Oh yeah, look at that. We have. Looks like you've supplied almost all of the metal.
See, Osiris, I have the job like right below yours. I don't have to mess with the servers. I just mess with the desktops, the users, the terrible, terrible users.
Yeah, I see that you've almost provided all of the metal for the archaeology construction. That's very good.
Yep. Single-handedly.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while before I can supply any TVs, but I am working on it. I'm working on it. Alloy might have to be your next goal.
Users are the worst, and especially where I live, because my job is IT in a Podunkville place. I mean, it's bad.
A lot of those people don't really want to learn anything about computers. They prefer to keep their willful ignorance and not learn how to fix problems and not understand how computers work.
I think, doesn't Hope Floats have the international airport?
There is, yes. Well, there isn't.
Oh,
Not the
oh, oh,
international.
oh.
That's a great
I know what
word.
you're talking about. Yes, I think we've unlocked it,
Yeah.
but we haven't started building it yet.
No, someone in a different cluster is going to have to start building and start working on the international airport.
And yeah, High Hope, I think you have to be connected to it by road to donate to the project.
Right. So someone in another area will have to start the international airport project. Yeah, I believe Hope Floats has just one of those small airports, which is good. It may have started to unlock the international, actually. So yeah, somebody can coordinate that isn't our cluster over here. We're working on supplying the people.
Ugh. I'm reading Osiris's thing.
One
That's
of your
terrible.
clients decided they were going to get iPads for all the managers. And you had to make oh god, Lotus Notes.
Fuck.
Why do companies use Lotus Notes, man? I do not understand.
Because people are stuck in the past.
A lot of the people that used it at the company I used to work at, I was in IT as well, used it for all of the databases that you could put on there, but really it just felt like, why aren't we just using Outlook? Why are we adding this extra program on here to our system that just conflicts with everything? That's exactly right, Ethan. The 90s called, they'd like their email
Yeah,
program
right.
back. Alright, so I'm going to get back to my processing.
Oh, and another way to get rid of that ground pollution that I got was educated people do not pollute the ground.
Oh yeah, the high schools. You
Yep.
can add a high school to make people a little cleaner.
And my bus station, mass transit.
Why does mass transit help?
Because the cars, I think, ground pollute, don't they? I don't know.
You'd think they'd air pollute.
It's
a
probably
little
just traffic, but yeah, they're less germy when they're smart.
bit. I see.
Yeah.
I don't want more cars on my roads. My roads are fine.
Okay, now I guess I should start
I
my.
have a few big roads in the middle. You don't want to put too many highways because they're bigger. They take up more space. I have one in the middle, and it's all good.
Oh my God, you have 1.5 million simoleons.
I do.
I
do.
actually
I'm
have
getting ready to
almost
spend it.
500,000. Just didn't do anything for a while and just let my money build up.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to spend it because I think I'm going to be building my...
And then you're going to be attacked.
I'm not going to spend all of it. I'm going to be spending a big chunk. Right now I'm waiting for my electronics HQ to make 1.5 million electronics daily profit. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I think I might have an upgrade in here because it wasn't that high before. I might be good to go.
What?
No, not yet. I have to be able to upgrade my electronics HQ.
Right.
So that I can
You
put
just
down...
sell like what 300,000 in a day.
No, it's higher than that.
Wow,
It's
really?
1.5 million.
God, Jeebus, what?
Yeah, so basically what I have to do now, this is a big undertaking.
Holy shit balls.
I have to create an infrastructure.
Someone has one of those, I think. Someone built one yesterday because I got a notice. I think
Well,
it may be
I
High
don't know.
Hopes actually
I don't
has
have
one of those.
access. I don't have access to it.
I know, we don't, but
Well, what I'm trying to say is I have to now create this huge infrastructure.
some joker. He's like, oh damn.
He did. I warned you too, but I figured, well, maybe he's not here right now. So yeah, we're gonna have to expand what we're doing over here because right now I've only got one processor factory. One is not enough. So what I have to do is add a second one, and I have to be able to give it more supplies. So I'm really starting to turn this town into more of a trade center. So I may actually have to add another truck. I'm kind of a little wary of adding more than 3 trucks to my recycling center, but I know I'm not producing as much alloy and plastics as I need to get this whole operation running, so I'm going to risk it and add another truck.
That's awesome, High Hopes.
So we're just going to keep going.
I envy your filthy richness.
Alright, now we've got 3 trucks.
I just managed to get filthy, and I had to undo that. It was pretty bad.
Alright, so that should be okay. We're going to add some more materials, and let's find a location. We're going to have to put this new factory somewhere on this island. So we need another factory. I think we've pretty much reached maximum over here with this one. We even have the sign, and as we all know, the sign is absolutely critical.
It is critical because if you don't have a sign, you can't tell what's there. You walk up to this big factory and go, what the fuck do you guys make here? And they're like, isn't it obvious? And I'm like, no, I'm an idiot. I have no idea what's going on here.
Alright, since this is manufacturing, we're probably going to replace some of our industry over here with our new factory. And I'm thinking we might be able to do it here. I need to check this ground. Looks like this ground could cause some problems. I don't know if it's level enough. Let's see.
Alright, I think I'm actually sending my metal back. So we'll be done with metal very soon.
I'm going to go in and look at this
Let's see.
processor factory and see how it fits here.
Oops, no, that's not right. Let's see. Manage, global.
I think
Yes.
we're gonna
Sending
sandwich it.
out now.
We're gonna sandwich it right up against. I think right up against our garbage dump because you can see how this thing expands. And look, see, they need more alloy. I really need to.
What I started doing is. Oh yeah, well, I put well, I don't know if it's actually helping, but I put all of my things in one trade depot. Like I have a trade depot fully for ore, fully for metal, fully for freight, fully for coal.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I need more trade depots. And before I put that next processing plant down, I mean, really,
I don't know if it's actually
processor
doing
plant.
anything.
No, I don't think grouping it up like that does anything. It's counting how many bays you have, regardless of where they are. It's just it helps to have.
Sometimes
all
I think the trucks get confused because there's only so many trucks. The 4 trucks that come out of there, if you've got it all differently, they're like, where do I go? Do I pick up coal? Do I pick up ore? So that way I have a truck from that place goes to pick up one thing so it doesn't get confused because we all know the AI is retarded.
I see.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to avoid. The stupidness of the AI.
Well, that's good. I hope it works out for you.
I do too. I think it
Before
is.
I build another processor factory, I need to solve my alloy problems. So I'm not going to build a second one yet, because the second one won't be able to manufacture anything if I'm not making enough. So I'm actually going to keep... I think I'm going to keep my recycling center busy, and I'm going to have to add another trade depot. And that trade depot is probably going to be filled with just alloy and just plastics. So, let me see if I can make some space over here. I know these pumps are running out of water. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of them yet.
West Hamage needs alloy.
It's still not white under them. They're not completely dry. These over here, though, it is time to get rid of them. I know these guys are complaining. Yep, get rid of that one.
Oh.
Get rid of that one.
Oh yeah, check this out. Here's my accidental infinite water. I didn't even realize. There's my sewage treatment plant,
Uh-huh.
And here's my water pumping station. That's what it looks like. Because it makes this,
I
and it
see.
never goes away.
I see.
I have no idea. I just kind of like they happen to get built next to each other,
Mm.
and then I ended up stringing this thing into it, going, I wonder why all this water is here, not even knowing what was going on before the trick.
I need to do that. I
Yeah.
haven't done that yet. I
That's
started.
the trick, and I had no idea I was doing it. I'm like, what trick are people talking about? The
Yeah,
one I'm doing.
I started getting that ready, but it's not quite ready yet because I need to actually move mine. See, here's my sewage treatment plant, and eventually I might be able to fit it over here. I'm gonna destroy all of these things, and they'll be right next to each other as well. But I might have to restructure this whole area. Mine's gonna be on the edge of the map because this is close,
Oh,
but
that's pretty cool. High hopes.
I don't think this is actually gonna.
That is a really smart idea.
As you can see, these two are touching. This, I think I kind of created mine too, but it's not.
Right.
It's not
as
infinite.
close.
It's not as close. In fact,
But-
if I just move this cluster here,
Well, you
I
could
think
actually
I'm pretty
build
much done.
more tanks out here and then bulldoze the old ones. That's what I did.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
It-
They're-
That's
they're
why my thing
connected.
looks so fucked up. Is because I bulldozed my beginning ones. Like, if you'll see here, there's just a big empty spot right here next to this, and I just built them back this way.
Right. I know that you can change the lineup, so
Yeah.
yeah, I can definitely do that. I won't even have to bulldoze. How many treatment pumps do you have on
I
your
have
water
full.
station?
Oh, treatment pumps, just one.
Just one, because I just have one right now. But I guess, I mean, that water doesn't look like it's very polluted,
It's not.
because it's not going to be, because you've got your sewage treatment
Yep.
plant next to your.
Yeah, I have one
It's not
pump,
going to make any.
and my water is completely clean.
Yeah. So I have these sewage outflow pipes here. These things are going to have to go because I really don't want to have to activate them. They're there for emergencies. If I need emergency sewage, they're there. So anyway, I have to find another place to put a trade depot. That's what I need. And right now I'm kind of going around clearing out some of my old water towers that I don't need anymore. Like these are starting to touch. Got some white over here. They don't have very much water, so we're gonna free up a little bit of space. This one's gonna go. I think this one can go too. We'll go ahead and get rid of the two on this edge. And this one is still pumping 2.9 of 4. Yeah, this one can go too.
Let's see, where
Just
is
get rid of them. And that way we can zone some more stuff. And actually, we're probably gonna put the trade center over here. This looks like a good place for the trade center.
It's called Godless Gamer. It's called Sand Through My Fingers. Have total expenses of 15 simoleons per hour. 15,000 simoleons per hour. Sand through my fingers. Like sands to the hourglass.
Alright.
So are the days of my Sims.
I didn't hear you just say that. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place this. Let's see. I need to have enough space for all my trade depot
Hey man, I had a grandma.
spots. It looks
That's
like
my
it might
excuse.
fit. It looks like the bays might fit here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can put 4 behind it, the 3 behind it. It starts with 1.
Oh,
Let's try it.
shit.
Let's see how good this is.
Whoops.
What's happening?
Well, I was trying to save some money, so I closed one of my recycling plants, and I didn't know they were going to keep delivering to it, so now it's got 20 tons of recyclables at it. Damn it.
Wait, you did what? What happened?
Well, I didn't want it to spend. I was just trying to close stuff to just bank money real quick, and I closed it, and then they kept delivering.
Wait a second. I think I have an earthquake going on over
Oh,
here. I
you
can't.
do.
I can't listen to your story.
Oh,
Your story was
shit.
too long. All right, where is it? Oh no.
What was that?
That's what it destroyed last time. Do you remember? That's that right there. This is apparently the epicenter of my town. Is where I've decided to put my headquarters. So I have to rebuild both of them. I think they were both cheap, but I have to rebuild them.
$200,000.
Well, I don't think were they that much. I don't
Yep.
remember how much they were. Oh my God, earthquake! Why?
Well,
Let's
at
see what all it
least
destroyed.
it didn't blow up the university.
It's true, because the
The
university is
research project.
still doing research right now. Oh my God. Alright, let's fix these. I was like, what is happening? I'm having an earthquake. Oh my God. Alright, let's pause it for a second. This whole area I think one of your police choppers is over here. What is this? This is abandoned. Why?
I
Because
don't think so,
unskilled
because I think
workers.
I actually deleted my police chopper. Unless if you
Did you?
delete your chopper, the old one stays there. Because I mean, if so, then yes, it's probably my chopper.
Okay. Well, I'm paused at the moment. I'm going around getting my abandoned buildings because I haven't done that in a little bit.
Okay, I turned my recycling center back on. Now it's making stuff again.
It's not bugged.
Nope,
You
my
got
number
lucky.
is dropping.
All these guys are out of money over here. That's fine. They can be out of money. And they can rebuild. Alright, so I've got 4 more abandoned buildings to get rid of. I will try to find them. And I will try to get rid of them. Okay, there's one more. Just one more. There we go, we got them. Okay, so
Rat.
why am I even bothering with this trade headquarters? Maybe I need to just completely ignore it for now. Because I'm not using any of this other stuff at the moment. So, you know, right now, since I'm focusing on electronics, I'm just going to put the electronics headquarters back down, and that's it. Just this. It's only 37,000.
Oh, it is? Okay, that's not bad. That
Yeah.
is cheap.
The other trade center is, I think, about the same. Yeah, it's 37,500
Oh,
also.
what was
They're
I
both the
thinking
same.
of?
You were thinking of the extensions that I need to put on those. When I was focusing on the trade center before, the
Okay.
addition that I put on was 500,000.
Yeah,
That's what the earthquake destroyed last time.
that you never bought back.
Yeah, and I never bought
Okay.
it back because I'm not really using it right now. I'm basically trying to focus on getting my electronics rolling, so that's what we're going to do. But I need this thing because I have to have the extension to be able to build the factory that makes television. So
Right.
I need this thing to help me export. Alright, so anyway, where was I when I was so rudely interrupted? I was over here working and expanding my trade depot. Or depot. Let's see. We're gonna put some. I think just alloy and plastics are gonna go over here. I'm gonna put 2 of each on this lot if I can. Just 2 alloy and 2 plastics. And what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna import with this facility. I'm gonna have to watch my money because I'm not sure that we have enough recycling materials. Maybe I need to use locally. Let's try this because my material storage is getting a little high. I do not want it to hit 20. So we're gonna use this stuff locally right now and see what happens. So just let it do what it's doing. I might actually be able to fill this factory up and put the second one down, because my goal is basically to have enough materials that I can open a second processor factory, and then eventually I'm going to have to build another trade depot so that I can export all the processors, because I only have 1 or 2 bays right now that are exporting processors, which is not enough to make the money I needed.
I'm reading Ethan's
What
thing.
happened? Oh, what's
He
he doing?
says, they're like, did you play Don't Starve? He's like, yes, some bouncy horse things killed me. Good times. They had their own little town, which I rudely entered, so they dispatched me rather quickly. Hey, you! 2 legs! Time to die!
Bouncy horse things. Ah, the knights. They're a good time. I've never fought 2 at the same time before. I've only fought 1 at a time. That does sound like a painful death. And you need to kill them too, so...
You made it to day 57, is that right?
56 technically, because I was on day 57, and it only gives you credit for the day that you make it through. So I made it to 56. That's my best day. And don't starve. Alright, let's plant some more trees. Okay, I've got red all over the city. People are complaining about things that don't matter right now. My fire coverage probably does matter. But I don't care if a few things burn. I do need to add another fire station though. But because my money is negative.
That's what I was thinking, Joker. I'm like, you found a walrus hole? I'm not sure what you were looking at.
A walrus hole.
Maybe you found a walrus buried face down into the ground.
That sounds obscene. My
It
mind
is obscene.
my mind went right to obscene things.
Yes! Walrus
I
hole!
can't help myself. Shut your walrus hole.
I have a bucket! Shut your walrus hole, walrus! We didn't ask for your opinion here, and your Wilford Brimley mustachioed self.
Yeah, the walruses are dangerous, man. If you find them, if you find their camp, it's like a little round circle on the ground where they live. Sometimes they're around it, not usually though. If it becomes winter, they start coming after you. Alright, let's see. I need to destroy more buildings. Cause fire. Oh, I see. Dull Pearl Apartments. I don't want to live there. That sounds horrendous. Really gotta fix some of my deficit because I want to add more fire, but I can't. I can't add more fire coverage with all this negative going on. So I just have to do... I just have to do everything really slowly and carefully.
Why?
Having a trade town is really tough because you have to make sure that you don't end up spending more money than is coming in. They don't show it to you very well. Like in here, you can kind of see what your profit margin is, but it's hard to tell when you get close to spending it all. When your weekly balance starts making your trade go negative. It's hard to see. Unskilled workers. Yeah, I know. We still had space in the school last time I checked.
Don't jump in a walrus hole. If there's one thing they teach you in school, it's never jump in a walrus hole.
They should teach that in school. I don't think they do. They don't teach that.
Yes, they do.
They didn't teach that at my school.
Remember, don't jump in a walrus hole. Don't you remember that? The infomercial?
No. No, you're
Kids,
just making that
don't
up
jump
now.
in the walrus hole.
Always jump in. Joker, this is terrible advice.
Always jump in, you cray?
It's terrible, terrible advice. Oh, you know what we need over here is more trucks. Boy, this is going to cost us more and more money. But we do need more delivery trucks. Because if I don't have delivery trucks, or a sign, oh my god, I forgot the sign.
Jesus Christ.
I know. This is terrible, I forgot the sign. No wonder shit wasn't working. Why did that one not go in there properly? Oh, stupid trucks. Look at this, I don't have anywhere else to plop trucks. We have at least 3. Let me try bulldozing these. Bulldoze that. Let me see if I can actually get 2 more on here. Looks like it's only gonna fit 1 more. I must be too close to the road. Alright, well this trade center only has 3 trucks at the moment.
Canada's newest territory. Canada. Welcome to Canada's newest territory. Canada.
Oh, I thought you said moose territory for a second there.
Oh no. Well, yes.
Canada is moose territory, man.
Yes.
And a moose is a very scary animal. I don't think that people realize, if you've never seen one of these things, they're not like deer. They are giant animals that do not like you. And they're dangerous.
The neighboring city of the Commerce Division has earned approval for Hanbury Island to use trade port and electronic trade storage. Yay.
Stay out of the moose holes.
Stay out of the moose holes.
While you're at it, don't go in the walrus holes or the moose holes. You will have a bad time.
Yeah.
This is some advice. Bus I need is on my computer. What? I don't even know what's wrong with my bus station. People are always complaining. Let me check my water. We're still in excess.
I don't know what's wrong with your bus station.
I don't either. It's
Got
fine.
too many homeless people living at it or something?
I don't have any homeless people actually right now. I don't see any wandering around. No hobos. Don't see any hobos.
Firefighters return from West Hamage as heroes.
I'm still recovering from my earthquake, I think. Look at these buildings.
Alright, let's
God.
see. Think. Oh man, what am I doing?
Not enough workers.
What am I doing? Oh yeah.
That's right. All these buildings need to go away.
No! No! Why, God? Why do you punish me?
What's happening?
A tornado appeared right behind my coal mine. Look.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll pop over there and check out his property in a couple seconds.
No!
'Cause it
coal
takes a while.
mine, no!
It takes a while to see his disasters. They're not instant. So we'll give it
Oh,
like
God.
a minute or two, and I'll go over and see if we can see his disaster happening live. Live. And tornadoes, what did it take out?
Oh, it just came to destroy my coal mine, and that's it.
Okay, I don't even know. Maybe that's
It's
not
like-
worth coming over to see.
It's like the finger of God came down and went Fuck you, coal mine.
Well, you know, you have to have disasters. It seems like one
That
person's
coal
city.
mine. That's right.
It always seems like one person's city is having more disasters than everybody else's.
Coal mine. Cursed by God.
Next time, don't put it there on sacred ground.
Is that is your God. A cruel and jealous God. Cruel because you needed a coal mine, and jealous because why? I don't know. What does God have to be jealous of? He's fucking
You know,
like omnipotent.
maybe it doesn't have anything to do with that. Maybe you put it on an
He's
ancient.
jealous of my coal mine because I'm breaking in the bazingas or whatever. I don't know.
What are you saying? I think you just put it on an ancient burial ground. That's my guess. And now
Well-
you're reaping the curses.
That ancient burial ground shouldn't be made of delicious coal.
This is a good
That's
point.
all I'm saying. Who is an ancient burial ground for? Dinosaurs? No one cares about dinosaurs anymore except, like, elementary school students.
Dinosaurs are pretty cool.
Yes, they are cool.
Have you been to the Science Museum? You have. You've seen the dinosaurs there.
I know a thing or two about dinosaurs.
They're pretty awesome. Don't knock dinosaurs.
Clever girl.
Don't knock them. The big lizard.
Oh yeah, Big Lizard. He's always visiting my
Yeah.
town.
I don't like the big lizard
Fuck.
either. He is a jerk.
He is a big jerk face. And all he wants to do is eat your garbage. Because that's what jerk faces do. They eat your garbage.
My people are complaining about hazmat fires now, so I'm gonna have to build the big
I
fire station once I get
have-
money again.
Giving you a single one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I can actually build the fire station, but I still have the negative income.
It's not that
coming in.
expensive. I have a large fire station with a fire marshal.
It costs
A truck.
1,700. It costs 1,700 to
Yeah.
maintain, and I have a negative balance. I'm trying to.
I have negative $12,000 an hour.
I'm trying not to let mine get that high.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait. Nothing is happening that's destroying my town and making it unfunctional. So. It's not-
Jurassic Park was a documentary Joker was watching earlier. I love this. I love this one. That's such a good documentary.
Oh man. Yeah.
Life finds a way.
Oh my god, my recycling center is getting close to 20 again. I think I might have to. I need to bulldoze. I need to bulldoze immediately. Pause. And we're gonna bulldoze a collection truck because we don't want that much stuff coming in there. We don't want that much. Just bulldoze. Alright. There is no sweet spot between 2 and 3 trucks, unfortunately. 2 and 3 trucks. It's too full. But in this processing factory, the processor factory looks good. It's got material. Yes, we are both playing SimCity. Godless Gamer, we are both playing.
Yep.
You're looking at my screen. I'm Lochiver. This is Apocryphile. And he is in the region. I will show you his town. In fact, I don't know if we're going to get to see his disaster because the SimCity...
It's not worth it. It literally,
I'm
the
visiting-
tornado came by
I know.
and blew up my coal mine.
I'm visiting your town
It's
so,
not
so
exciting.
they can see that you
It's
exist.
just sad.
So this is his island. He's running Hamberry Island right now. I'm not going to stick around and wait for your disaster. Unfortunately, it's not live, so we may or may not see it, but I will show you what he's working on right now. What are you building? What's your current project?
Current project?
What is going on with that giant hill and that building in the middle of your town? Is that another bug?
Yes. I took a screenshot of it.
Oh my god. He has another building that's completely bugged out. This is the second time that this has happened. It looks like the first time a little house was put on it, and now it's a giant apartment building.
Let's see, my current project right now is going broke.
My game is running very slow. I don't know that I can actually load your town. Hopefully this is not the end. This is not the end of the cast. You can see I'm stuck loading Hamberry Island. Your island is full of fuck.
Yeah.
But we'll give it a second or two. Yes, Hamberry. That's our theme. Everyone's naming their towns something that has to do with ham. The word ham is preferable in your town, but we have a couple of we have a couple of sausage towns as well, which I suppose that counts. Oh, Joker. He beat you to it this time. I would say once an hour is probably good on that. You don't need to drive people crazy with Nightbot. Yeah, it looks like I'm not loading it. Is this a SimCity server problem or is this my computer?
I don't know.
Everything was running okay until I tried to load this island, so I'm thinking I may try to quit the game and come back in and see what happens. You guys will get to see the black screen. We had the black screen for a couple minutes yesterday, too. Alright. We're closing it. It's going.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, I hate to say this, but
Hmm.
I think the memory leak is in SimCity.
Shocking!
Yeah.
Breaking news.
I think SimCity is causing my problems because I closed it and my computer was like, hey, you have all this stuff happening in the background. It looks like it was starting to free up. So, I think that might be part of the cause. But that's alright. I guess restarting it can't hurt, right?
Ugh.
Okay. So here we go. We're on North America West 3. Seems to be working. Somebody was saying earlier that there was some maintenance this morning, but I haven't actually seen any maintenance on North America West 3, so if there is, it's not affecting us. Yet. I should say yet. Because who knows what could happen. Alright, it looks like I'm not going to be able to view your town, but let's see if I can even get back into West Hamage to begin with.
That's fine. I gotta take out some of these trucks. Because...
Can you buy police? Do you have any neighbors that, I guess you can't buy police from neighbors. One of your neighbors would have to send you their extra cop cars cup.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Ah, here we go. Yay. Well, I guess we'll be staying in West Hamage, but rest assured, know that Apocryphile is playing,
Yes.
and I can at least show you the region and show you where he is. He's located over here. This area is Hamberry Island, West Hamage, Ham Francisco, and Harper Plains, also known as East Hamage, which is where the Great Disaster took place. So our region only has 3 towns at the moment because I don't know that East Hamage is ever going to be successfully resurrected. We shall see. And we're building the archaeology in this area. Apocryphile has been supplying it with metal. I had the million to unlock it, and Apocryphile has started supplying it with metal, and I'm trying to work towards making televisions, but this is extremely taxing, I should say. It's taking a very long time to get the setup in place over here. So I don't want to do it too fast, because I could destroy my city and run out of money and resources, and then a disaster will come, and it'll be all over, and West Hamage will become East Hamage. We really don't want that to happen. So, Joker, it's a trap. You don't want to go there.
Don't do it, man.
Not want to buy SimCity to try to help us with the most broken town in the game. That would be the worst.
Nope.
It would be you that ended up with it, probably, though. Alright, so let me just make sure all my trees are good. I wonder if this is actually reducing pollution. I'm gonna look. I think it does. It just feels like this crazy conspiracy theory that I have. So we had some air pollution in the area. There's definitely a good amount here. It's not super bad, but it's not super good either. And I don't really have any ground pollution. Got a little bit. Nothing worth mentioning over there. Over here we've got a little bit at our mines, but it does look like the trees have been helping because I keep filling them in. I mean, look at this. This mine right here hardly has any more from the trees in the center here. This one I can't put any at the edge, and that's why we have some here. I might take this road out and put trees there. That might be a good plan. People don't seem to be complaining about things. You know, I wonder, does anybody know if they patched anything with regards to pollution today? Or if it was just the roads fix? Because I don't know. It seems pretty good, though. Alright, let's check in on our factory. Still no alloy. Why am I not getting alloy? Okay, we're gonna have to import some more. Actually, we don't need to import plastic yet. We need to import alloy. Let's spend some more money and see what we can do.
I see. There's me with a shitty one. No, actually, it was my mistake. I fucked it all up. My
I
first
see
city.
how you are, Joker. That was your idea to take the shitty town. There's still
I'll
plenty of
save
good
it.
ones.
I'll save it. You'll see.
There's still plenty of good towns. We're recommending it. Anybody else that joins does not take East Hamage, only because it's definitely a problem. It's an issue right now. We think it might be bugged beyond repair.
No, godless gamer. We live in a more beautiful world than you. We live in this internet. We are beings of electricity and pixels, and we do not actually have
Oh,
physical bodies.
He's asking.
That is why our game looks better than yours.
He's asking about the options. I don't have any filters on right now. You can see my filters are off. There's several filters in the game where you can change the color of your town. And just an example, I'll change it to something so you guys can
You
see.
have pleased my electrons with your typing.
He has no idea what's going on. So I'm gonna change mine to let's see. I don't want brown. Let's go with vintage. Let's see what vintage looks like. It's probably terrible. But here you basically can change the colors and make your game look as weird as you want. Some of these filters are really, really extreme. They're really extreme. Like this one. This kind of hurts my eyes almost instantly. Maybe I just don't like this much green tint to it. But there are tons and tons and tons of filters in that list. Like, let's see. How about desaturated? You don't really want any color in your life. Is everything gray and depressing? Go desaturated. And this would actually work for people that have trouble with colors.
That is fucking cool.
Yeah, there's many
I
filters.
wasn't even paying attention.
It's in the settings. That's why I said you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening.
No, I don't. I have no idea what's happening.
So there's a lot of different ones you can use. People use them for artistic screenshots and whatnot, but I'm just using the standard no filter.
Like if you're, like if Werner Herzog was streaming, and he's always playing with that one on. It's like, look at the gray and depressing city.
Yes, you could do that. You can have a gray and depressing city.
The futility of life haunts the citizen. Thank you.
What is that, Osiris? The Sin City one?
The only thing they have to look forward to is death.
Where is that? Let's see. You said there's a black and red. Oh yeah, let's look at black and red. This is probably pretty extreme as well. Here we go.
Red and black?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
You
That's
can make
like
your town red and black.
That's pretty awesome. That's like super communist.
Yeah. Look at that. This would be like, yeah, it would be like living in Sin City. You're correct.
Oh, Sin City, yeah, even better. That, man, I might have to play like that.
I don't know that I could. Honestly, some of these
Dude,
colors kind of...
people aren't watching me stream.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm doing whatever I want. I'm a grown-ass man.
I'm going to stay on the default. What we'll do every once in a while is we'll play around with the filters. But I probably will leave it on ridiculously SimCity Happy Bright. I mean, look at that. After looking at the red and black, does that mess with your eyes or what? Like, it seems so bright now.
Black and red.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I might change it. For now, we're just gonna stick with the
Holy
default
crap,
color.
That is cool looking.
Apocryphal's
Shit,
over there.
son.
He's red and blacking out. And it's pretty intense. Alright, let's see if this
Now I
factory
need
is
is a
still...
Marv running around my city, tearing shit up.
Factory is still slow. Man, I cannot get enough alloy in this town to save my life. I am now... Oh no, what was that? Something just exploded. Okay, it wasn't a disaster. I think I had a hazmat fire. Rubble.
49 crimes a day? Wow, I have 0. But I have minus $11,000 an hour, so... Or simoleons an hour, so don't feel bad. There are worse problems to have.
You are trading, though. You're doing a lot of trade.
Yeah, it's true.
Your negative is bad if you lose your trade centers. Like, if for some reason, as long as you have a buffer of money, if all your trade stuff gets destroyed, you're going to have to put it back real quick.
Yeah.
Because that's where your income is.
Absolutely.
I'm almost out of my deficit. I have minus 804, and it keeps bouncing back and forth, so I don't know how good this is going to go. Oh my god, this research is so slow. We're at 17% on the clean coal generator. It's taking a really long
Oh
time.
man, it makes your bars black too. That sucks. I thought it was gonna.
Oh yeah, if the
It makes
filters
everything
if
black.
the filters change your colors too much, if it's unreadable, then that's a little.
I mean, it's not like I don't know what's going on.
Sometimes you have to read the charts. I'm just waiting right now. I'm waiting for my processor plant to start creating stuff again. Trying to find the balance here.
I'm wearing the Corsair Vengeance 1500. It is pretty awesome.
Yes, that is apocryphal on the right, and
Yeah, that's because I was going to use the unidirectional generic, and so is she, but she's not even wearing it right now because it makes too much static.
oh, did we
So
not?
until we get a soundboard,
Yeah, I might not have updated the settings. We use the beta format on Twitch, and so when I make updates to the channel, I tend to forget to update the old one because I don't really look at it that often. So if you're still looking at the old design, it might be a little outdated on there. But yeah, we were using the unidirectional, but until we get a mixer, it makes too much sound static. Is that what you were saying? It makes too much sound static. And it really sounds bad. There's a constant hiss from interference, so we're not quite ready to use that. I'm just using a very generic LabTech headset right now because it's not very heavy. If I wear something that's a little heavier, it hurts my head. Like I have one of those Corsairs that he has, but I can only wear it for a short period of time. Oh man, this is bad.
oh no, what?
I've been stuck at 19.9 for a while, and I know the bug is supposed to occur when it hits 20, but I've been sitting here for a while, and
Yeah, mine got fucked up too somehow. I think when I shut mine off to save money, like now they're both fucked up.
is you should only have to destroy one to get it working again, but it looks like I'm getting hit with the bug again.
That sucks because I was fine. Like was having no problems.
I'm pretty sure
Right,
3
shut
trucks
up.
is too much, because that put me over the edge. My processor factory has stopped getting any alloy. It's not even like, it's not importing any either.
Yeah, I
Like
was
I'm getting
with,
it, but it's not going to the factory. It's not actually being used.
with 2. I was just fine until I shut one off, and then I was doomed. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go for just a little bit longer. We had this problem yesterday where the goal is to try and to keep your recycling center from filling up completely, because if it
When
hits
it does, it bugs out.
if it hits 20 tons of recyclables, it stops using the materials, and then it basically shuts down your entire trade operation.
Shit.
So that's what's happening here with me. I'm not seeing any movement on any of this stuff, and my processor factory is shut down. The fix for this when it happens, unfortunately, is to destroy your recycling center and rebuild it. And so we've been trying to, right now we're experimenting, we've been trying to find the sweet spot where we get enough materials to have the town function
I wonder
but
if I
not
just
too
destroy my
many.
trucks.
so that this fills up and shuts down. It doesn't do it all the time, but it does it enough that I think right now the sweet spot is going to be 2 trucks, because I had 3, we were trying to go for 3, and that was too much. So 2 trucks only seems to be working out for what I have right now. And honestly, I'm not going to let this go on any longer, because I've had this problem happen, I think this is the 3rd time while we're experimenting.
Yeah, let her
trying to get
say
it to work.
she streams. I stream. I'm playing. Sometimes I stream, but it would not be exciting to watch me play SimCity because I don't explain anything like she does. You guys would just be watching me fuck shit up and be like, "God, you're terrible at this game. What's wrong with you?" So
Yeah, the bug occurs with the recycling center. That's where it starts, and then it affects your whole trading operation. And so you pretty much have to basically get rid of it, or find that sweet spot, which is probably different for each person's town, depending on what you have going on. So, for me,
I'm just gonna try destroying my collection trucks.
I'm gonna put
so
it
that-
back. Recycling center. And I will show you guys
I'll let you know if that works.
what has been working for me. So let's go in and edit it. What we're going to add is, let's see, we start out with the plastic line. We're going to add a metal line because that's one of the things we're using. And we're going to add an alloy reclamation line. And you can put as many delivery trucks as you need. Fill it up with delivery trucks. These don't seem to cause a problem, and you need them to deal with the materials. However, it's the collection trucks that seems to be causing the bug.
Yeah.
And from what I've been able to
Man,
do, I've put down 2 collection truck garages, And at this point, we were fine. We tried putting down the third one, and that's when it started to fill up. It couldn't handle the load of stuff coming in with my size of town. Now, this could change. The larger my town gets and the more stuff I'm recycling, I might have to start taking away trucks. And
Oh,
hopefully,
I have 20,000 to pick up. I could never pick it all up. I had both of mine full collection, and I couldn't fill it up. I accidentally shut. Well, I didn't accidentally shut one off, but I shut one off not thinking, and then the other one filled up, and now they're both filled up.
all right, so we're going to sit here and watch this for a second. Now, when you have the bug, anybody who's not experienced this yet, your material storage in your recycling center
It's maxed out.
is going to either max out or get close. This time mine was at 19.9. Basically, your recyclables are never going to move anymore. You're going to see this is full, your material storage is full, and then your product storage may creep up by tiny, tiny amounts down here, like in the plastic area, but it's not going to be significant. And then any operations you have in town that are responsible for collecting and shipping out any of this material, it's just going to stop.
Damn, that sucks, man.
It's
Those
gonna
are
stop.
expensive places.
Well, that's why I have so much money. The reason I'm sitting on $1.5 million and not just using it to quickly upgrade my town,
It's because you have to remake your recycling center every 5 minutes.
that and also disasters can happen. I'm basically trying not to screw my city up completely by running out of cash. So, we're watching this right now. Hopefully, once they get some workers in there, it's going to start working again.
I'm hoping I could fix mine by taking out some of the collection trucks. Maybe they'll use some of the recyclables.
I don't know, man. I tried all that yesterday. We tried just deleting trucks and waiting, and we've not found any other solution. You just can't let it get full. That seems to be the only solution that happens. And so we dedicated some time to trying to figure out how many trucks we could add, how much collecting we could do.
A lot.
It's definitely it's a very fine line.
Well, Alirafe, I don't know if it's hard to understand. They have tutorials that they kind of help you with. I mean, but like any game, you have to play it a lot, and the more you play it, the more you understand and get used to it. Be like, oh, now I understand what they mean by roads. Ah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different messages.
So there, I mean, there's a lot to it. It's easy to play, but it's also very complex if you want to like build the craziest stuff, because you have to like have a very well working town to be successful and like make tons and tons and tons of like metal. Like,
Oh, hey, Hope Floats. How are you today? I did see you join the game, too.
morning, Mr. Hope Floats.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, basically, the best advice we have about the advisors when they tell you to do stuff
Don't
is
listen to them.
don't listen to them immediately. Kind of look and see what they're talking about for a little bit, and if it makes sense to do what they're doing, or what they're telling you to do it slowly, very slowly. Like, if somebody's like,
Man, come on.
you need new schools, and you're like, do I need schools? Just kind of sit there and look at it for a little bit. I still have a school, which I'm going to revisit it right now since we're talking about it.
And you would think that this would have not gotten past the bug testing. Like,
Oh, you're still
hey,
talking
my
about
recyclables filled up, and now my shit is broken.
You're still talking about that. I'm talking about my school right now. See, my advisor keeps telling me to build new schools. Randomly, he'll tell me to do that. And this particular school hasn't filled up yet. I'm seeing today if I actually have 950 students or not. I'm not building another school until they fill these up. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. It's a waste of money. EMT ASAP.
W.
Pick up and treat 50 injured Sims in one day. Oh boy.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, I sent you a germ truck earlier. I was calling it the
cool.
germ mobile.
Nice, thank
One
you.
of those cleanup trucks because I know you were having trouble with germs over there.
Yeah. People need to learn to wash their damn hands. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, look at this school. I might actually be maxed out on this school now. Okay, this one has 950 in it. Let's pull up my education map and see if, because I haven't checked it in a while.
These Jeremy stupid people.
See
Making everybody
if
sick.
This one's full. This one has 950.
Getting sick, coming to work. Assholes.
And this one right here has 950. Now at this point, now this is actually kind of funny. If you guys will notice, I have 3 schools. They're all full now. And the guy is not telling me to add new schools. He hasn't noticed yet. He's been telling me add schools, add schools. Now that they're all full, he hasn't said a thing. So basically what I'm going to do is wait until he bitches again, and then I'm going to go put another school in, because I can see they're all full, but when he does complain, I'm going to go around and look and make sure that they're full again. Because the advisors don't really give good advice. They kind of, they give you bad advice. Like these guys who are panicky about water. They're panicking because certain pumps in my town are running dry, not because I don't have enough water. And I honestly don't care. If these pumps are running dry, that's great. I'm going to take them out
My
once they're not
people
getting any more
aren't
water.
going to school.
So you
That's
just
the
wait to just
problem
do
I'm having.
things. What's that?
My people aren't going to school. I don't understand
Do you have
why.
buses in your schools?
Yeah,
Bus stops everywhere?
yeah.
Don't
Like
know.
I have a community college that can teach 1,000 students, and it teaches about 74 or 75.
I don't know.
Okay, so now it's filling up. Okay, let's
Oh my
see.
gosh, this recycling center still hasn't populated with people. I might have to trick the game by adding a little bit more residential. I don't need residentials though, because I have plenty. This may be a new bug. I don't think it's a bug yet. I think I just don't have enough people to come over here. So let's see. Do I have anywhere that I can rezone to quickly add some more people? Maybe I can try turning it off and on again. This is another way to fix things in SimCity. If you have any problems with a particular place not working, you can try turning it off and turning it back on again. The recycling center, it's just a shame that it's the source of so many problems. It really is. It's got lots of bugs.
Yes, Turd Ferguson, they are trolling us. EA is totally trolling us with the advisors.
They are.
Hey,
they
do
make,
this thing.
They make you panic. I think that the
Yeah.
advisors are in the game to make you panic and do way too much that you don't need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, it's telling me I don't have any recyclables, but I know I must have some. Let's see. Let's look at my... Oh, you know what? They haven't collected for the day yet. Maybe I need to wait one more day. Alright, I need to go out to the region. I'm going to go back and send my recyclable trucks over to my close cities here, which would be Hamberry Island and Ham Francisco. Alright, let's get back in there now. Maybe that will help us start the recyclables coming in. Are we waiting for the delivery trucks, for the collection trucks to go out? Let's see. Let's take a look at these. I think they're actually... Oh wait, there's a truck coming back. Okay, so they're working. They're just working very slowly. Alright, let's back up here a little bit. Still no recyclables. Boy, I hope this isn't a new bug. This could be a very bad one. But I'm gonna give it another day because maybe the collection for the day has stopped. In destroying the recycling center and putting it back, I may have completely interrupted their workflow.
Yeah.
Because right now I can see that I'm collecting recycling bins. My trucks are out and the number is increasing. However, that shit is not making it back to the recycling center. This is really unfortunate because it should be working by now. Wait, there it goes. There it goes. It's
Yay.
working. Okay. It just took a little bit longer than normal. I'm betting that turning it off and turning it back on again prompted it to start working, because that's happened to me before a couple times. I think that was happening to Osiris earlier as well. With something. I don't know what it was that was causing grief, but okay. Well, it looks like it's working, so hopefully... Uh-oh. Still don't have any. I think my trucks just need to get out there and gather more. But seeing any movement over here is good. Seeing no movement means it's broken, so... This is one of the reasons why I added another truck bay, another collection truck bay, because it just seemed like we were not getting enough materials in, but adding that third bay gives me 6 collection trucks, which put me up over the 20 mark, and it bugged out, so I have to be really careful and just not be greedy. I'm just stuck. I think my solution is going to be adding more recycling centers, and that's probably how I'm going to have to do this. But we're very slowly figuring it out because I don't want to destroy my town in the process. So over here we are still, let's see, we're still importing alloy because I think I need a shitload of alloy. And this is going well. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can add a second processor factory. If this one keeps running out of materials, then adding a second one is not going to do me any good. So I have to stabilize the first one before I can add a second one. And we've not been stable, mostly because of all the recycling center issues. Like this thing has been causing me so many problems that we're not stable. So we're getting closer. Now that it's working again, we're just going to leave it at 2 trucks and see if that works. It's going to be interesting if I have to add another recycling center that's going to create all kinds of new bugs for us to explore. It's going to be very fun. Very fun. Fun. Alright, so let's look around the city. I'm going to revisit my water pumps. See if there's any of them I can get rid of while we're waiting for our processor factory to start returning to normal. This one right here is looking a little low. It's not completely dry, but I've been destroying these when they collecting a little less than 4 kilogallons an hour. So let's see. This one's at 11. That one's still good. So we'll get rid of this one over here. And since I've dried up this area, I've taken most of the precious water. I'm gonna go ahead and zone this in.
Hey, Phantasm, welcome.
Residential. Yes, welcome to the cast. Thanks for stopping by. Just gonna zone some residential. Whether they actually use it or not is...
If you guys actually want to do stuff when we're not around, that's why we have created this little community, so that we can find people to play with that are cool.
It still has some space, too. We still have a few
Yeah.
openings in it, which later on
You can also come join us, Phantasm, but you're on a different server, I see.
Yeah, we're on North America West 3, and so you have to be on North America West
It's
3.
the east side.
And you have to... Well, you can be on multiple servers if you want.
Right.
But you have to get through the tutorial, and you have to be ready to go. You can skip the tutorial by starting it and going back to the main menu. We've learned that since yesterday. But you have to be on the same server, and then you have to be online to accept the invite.
Yeah.
Multiplayer is very, very touchy right now at SimCity. Everything has to be just so, or you're not going to be able to join games. But that's why we're doing this. We're figuring out just how broken it is and how much fun it is. And right now it seems like the fun is still outweighing the brokenness. I mean, we've had some problems. My biggest problem has been the recycling center.
That's interesting. This one's totally fucked, but this one over here is actually starting to use stuff. Because I can see my...
The numbers will change in your recycling center. Like the bottom numbers will change, but it's so slow that you have to destroy it for it to work normally again. It's not processing properly. Like you need to see more movement than what you're seeing.
God bless America.
I know. So yeah, mine's operating normally again. I'm seeing any changes, little chunks. When chunks are coming in to the bars rather than just little trickling, it's working. But if you're only seeing like 0.1, 0.2 change,
I was just hoping that big chunk of 20
working.
would go away and...
No, I did that too. I had that same hope yesterday. I've now given up. And I think I've built 3 or 4 recycling centers now. I've just anytime we get to the bug, we rebuild it. And at this point, I'm just going to leave this one alone. I don't think I'm adding to it anymore. Because the sweet spot for me, I added that 3rd collection truck and it decided to bug out again. So we're just going to let it have two collection bays with 4 trucks. And I have trucks going out into the area as well.
Well, I have donated 2575 tons of 2800, so we're almost done with metal. And then I won't be hemorrhaging so much money anymore. Then I can start selling my metal.
Oh yeah, I see that. You've pretty much provided almost all the metal.
Is there
That's pretty
reports
good.
at this recycling center in the interwebs? I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure other people have noticed. I'm sure it's not.
Yes, actually, Hope floats. Osiris found a source yesterday, and I don't have the link. You probably would have to Google it to find it. But there is some information about the recycling center. It's the easiest way to explain it without you having to look it up is that you do not want your material storage to ever hit 20. If your material storage in the recycling center hits 20, you have a very high probability of bugging your recycle center out so it will not work anymore. And if it happens to any of the ones that you have in your territory, you have to bulldoze one and rebuild it again for it to start working. That's the easiest explanation you're going to get. So that's what we're finding out. We're finding out a lot of bugs, and we're finding ways to get around them. And honestly, knowing how to fix it is half the battle. It was really frustrating yesterday while we were trying to figure it out, and we did know that we could destroy the recycling plant, but now at this point, having the knowledge that we're trying not to fill up our material storage to 20 really helps as well.
Man,
it makes it more fun
so
to play.
Sucks. I had 2 running at max capacity. I had 2 running with max trucks.
Right.
And I shut one down, and it fucked everything up. Because I didn't think they were going to, like, keep delivering garbage to my recycling center while it was shut down.
I know,
They
man.
did.
And you have to find your own
Yeah.
adjustment. You have to find how it's going to work for your own town. Towns of different size are going to function differently, so that's what we're doing with ours. And I have a crap ton of money saved because, well, we're running into problems that we need to spend a lot of extra money on. So I'm going to go ahead and put some
I
more
invite
trees
people
down.
to the game, or is it just you?
I don't know. Why don't you go out to the main menu
Okay.
and just look at the area for Game With Us Valley
Okay.
and see if the invite button is there for you. If
Oh
not,
wait, how would it be? Because it's owned by you,
well,
right?
you're part of the valley, and if you're in the game, it may let you do it because I'm inviting people to
Okay.
a private zone. Maybe anybody in the zone can invite somebody. I don't know.
Let's see.
If that's the case, I mean anybody can. I don't care. You guys can invite people to it.
All right, because I'll see if I can't invite
You
Domin.
know, if it fills up or dies, we'll just make a new
Domin.
one. So we're gonna check and see if Apocryphile can add people, so that I don't have to just sit here and pause and add
Yeah.
people. 'Cause if
Why don't
we-
you add me? I am.
Um,
This is my name on
don't do
Origin.
it, don't do it yet. Hang on. Well, I mean that's fine, but you can go in and actually look at your map
Yeah.
and see if the invite button is there.
Osiris was saying
It is.
you could.
It is there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Apocryphile can add people, and
Yeah,
we
so,
have how many spots do we have left?
Well, we have the cursed plot, which I'm probably gonna end up taking again. We have 1, 2, 3, 3 plots left,
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take the cursed
and I
plot
can abandon
and
this other one. You know what?
Abandon the one you have, New
Yeah.
Hamage, and take the cursed plot so that nobody ends up stuck with it. That way, if somebody wants to run it,
Okay.
we can hand it over. But otherwise,
Now we
don't
have
want
4
you guys to
plots.
have to mess with the broken one. It's horrible, broken. Okay, so you abandon that one.
And Osiris says he can abandon his other one as well.
Okay, cool. And that's Ham. Is that Hamtopia that you're abandoning, Osiris? I'm just going around putting trees in as well. My desire to
let's-
help troubleshoot things is too high. I get very easily distracted. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, destroy some of these buildings. They're abandoned. Let's get rid of them. They're just bringing us down.
Let's see.
Get this little one right here. This little one's just... They're out of money. It's fine.
Well, it says this would be a great game for people to play in anger management classes. If you could hit 1 million population without raging, you pass the class. Yeah, dude, I'm not even close, man. I don't even have 200,000.
I'm not even focusing on population.
Yeah.
That's not one of my goals with this town. This particular town, we're trying to make a trade city that's capable of making TVs to build our great works, and then after that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. Keep making money, I guess, and start flooding money around to everybody else so they can finish their great works if we get that far. This is assuming that we don't break every single town that we're in. Because we already managed to break one. Oh, East Hamage. Alright, so go ahead and block off East Hamage so that people don't join that one accidentally, because you don't want them to be stuck with the cursed town.
Oh, block it off?
Yeah,
Oh, you mean...
go ahead and claim it, and then you can start reinviting people.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
There you go.
Let's see.
What is that about YouTube, Joker? I think I
Fantastic.
missed it. I don't know what you're talking
Later,
about.
chess man. Have a good one. Thanks
See
for
ya.
showing up today.
See you later, chest man.
So yeah, Phantasm, if you want to add me, my name on Origin is the same as my username on here, Apocryphile. So if you add me, I will add you, and then I will invite you to play.
Yes, you can add Apocryphile. His name is the same on Twitch and on Origin. You can add me too if you want. I'm GameWithUs on Origin. All one word together. Same as my username on here.
Yeah, Joker was talking to
But I probably won't. I won't be able to add you right now. He's doing all that.
Alirafe.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Alirafe was asking if we made YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we haven't yet. Yeah, YouTube might be in our future at some point. It's a lot of trouble. Twitch provides us with everything we need right now, so we're just going to go with that. At some point, we may switch over to YouTube. Or at least use it as well. But it's not our main source of
the
anything.
YouTubes.
YouTube is pretty good for advertising. It's just there's so many Let's Plays and so much stuff over there. Honestly, the only thing we'd probably post on YouTube would be our highlights, and we've only managed to
Right.
pull out 2 highlights so far. We're not going to spam people with highlights, just things that we think are
hilarious
hilarious or a little more
awesome.
unusual than usual, like the boring stuff that have like, can you imagine I highlight, look, here's me destroying my recycling center, and that's
Bleh.
not a highlight, that's just kind of gameplay here. Even beating games really isn't a highlight for us either. It depends on how epic
Yeah.
things are.
I mean, everybody beats a game. Like, if you beat a game with, like, 1 hit point left,
Yeah, something
or...
unique or awesome is a highlight. So, but that's all we'd use YouTube for, and we're already using Twitch in that manner, so it's
Yeah.
just double the work for no real reason right now. Maybe eventually. Look at this. I need more trees. Like, this place is taking its good old sweet time. I guess I need
Really?
to...
Origin's failing to find me.
Alright.
Let's see if I can find you.
See, this is the reason you're doing that instead of me, because I was
Yeah.
having all those problems yesterday.
Origin is the best.
Yeah, it's just... Origin is not the best client. It has a lot of issues. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it's not really... It's not as good as Steam.
Oh, man.
Steam has so many more options.
DOMMIN, correct? Is yours.
Let's see, we've got... I think we filled up as many trees as we're gonna get around here. Alright, that's enough trees. Let's check in on our situation over here. Looks
Alright, I
like...
just sent you a friend's request.
Looks like we're doing good. This processor, the processor factory looks like it's supported properly now. And the recyclables are hovering around 14.
Later, Lurfay. Have a good one.
Yeah, this is, looks like it's working. I'm still importing alloy, though. I'm not self-supporting at all right now. And it looks like we have extra plastic. Got processors ready to go out the door. I need more shipping bays for processors. I think that's going to help me. Another thing we're trying to do right now is we're trying to get this electronics headquarters to open up its upgrades, because we need that to be able to build the other factory. So, as you can see, my city's probably going to lose some population, or at least it's going to become more dense as I'm doing this, because I have to destroy areas to add more trade depots and to add more factories, more processor factories. Because we're doing as much as we can. I've got a full processors crate over here. I've got a full processors crate in here. And let's see if the factory is running out of storage. Okay, the factory still has storage, so we're okay. We haven't run out of storage yet with processors, but... And now we've got no
It
plastic.
says you're offline. That's weird, because in my friends list, it says you're online playing SimCity. But in SimCity, it says you're offline. Are you set offline up at the top in that little corner? Oh wait, you are in-game.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to see
Well,
that.
it looks like we're real close to being stable with
3
these plastics.
in AOS 3.
Yep, North America West 3. That is our server. But yeah, I'm still in need of plastic. I may import some.
Her number der.
What's happening?
He picked 4. And
Oh,
then
okay.
says derp.
Yeah, everything has to be just so.
Yeah.
Don't you try and mess with SimCity. You do it exactly the correct way, or else. We're gonna import more plastic. It's cheap. And now we're gonna find a place for a second processor factory. I think it's time to do this. I think it is finally time. We're gonna destroy some industry, I think, to do it, which is probably gonna be right here. This factory is vacant, and I don't care.
Alright, I'm going to send you an invite. It says you're offline, so I don't know if you're going to get it, but I'm sending it. Bam. Alright, you should be getting an invite from me to play in SimCity or GameWithUs Valley.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna put this right up against our garbage dump. So I think this side is where it needs to be. And I think we can put everything in here that we need. So before we go crazy with all the additions, we're just gonna let the processor, the new factory, open up.
Sausage Cove.
I know, we've got ham products of sorts over there, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna get our delivery trucks and our sign. Can't forget our wonderful, useless, and practical sign. Tech Electronics Factory.
Which cities are available? Let's see. We've got
There's a few left.
Crude oil with river access. We've got oil, another oil one. Um, oh, another one that has a lot of oil. We got basically all the oil ones, and a lot of them are flat oil ones.
I'm walking the line with my power right now.
I took East Hamage back, Joker.
Yeah, no,
I don't want anybody to start with that cursed.
No East
cursed
Hamage.
area.
Oh my god.
And then we've got Willow Woods, which is a forest one that has ore and oil. Basically, every map we have left has oil on it. There's oil in them with our hills.
Yeah, so I guess
Gold.
those places
Yes.
would be ideal to
Black
make.
gold.
What
They
is
can see.
what is the Great Works that takes oil? I don't remember. There's
I have no idea.
one of them probably does, but those areas would be good for that. Alright, I'm going back into my city. I'm checking my power right now. Man, I have like some smog here.
GameWithUs Oil Company. Yeah, pretty much. That's on the other side of the river is the GameWithUs Oil Company.
So the
my
game with us
yes.
smog stack is what's happening over here in the land of Hamage.
Oh.
Yeah, so okay. I'm walking the line right now with my power. I'm not really self-sufficient. You guys can see right now I am, let's see,
Are you buying power and all that crap?
I am buying power. I think my amount of power, where is that? Here it is. My amount of power, I need 308.5, and the capacity that I have is
Shit.
300. Now, I'm buying stuff from
Right.
neighboring cities.
But it doesn't really. Oh, okay. You're
So
fine.
I'm
then.
fine. What I'm trying to do,
You just don't have any
I've been
access.
adding as soon as I don't
Yeah.
have any access to provide to you guys. So I'm probably going to upgrade something here. I've got to watch my coal usage, though, because my town is starting to run low on that. And I've got to be really careful. You guys notice my money is going down over there from my trade. So I need to see. I was starting with, I had about 1.5 million, and I've got 1.2 million now. So I want to see over time if I'm importing too much. I might be. So we're going to keep an eye on that number and see if it stabilizes anywhere. If it stabilizes at about 1.2 million, we're good. But if it continues to decrease, I'm going to have to do some stuff. So this screen is pretty useless in trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like I'm not making a lot of money. But as you can see, as everything adjusts, this changes. It's just not very easy to tell how much money you're actually making at any given time. So we'll just watch this. We'll see where it ranges. As long as we're not getting too much lower than 1.2 million, we'll be able to keep doing some more stuff. What I'm finding is my particular play style with SimCity is very slowly making decisions based on all the numbers that I'm seeing adjust. I don't want to make any quick decisions, because every time I do that, I end up with huge deficits and lots of problems. So let me see what I can actually adjust in here right now. Because I'm at my limit until I
My God.
upgrade.
I'm getting all these East Hamage spam things at the top of my screen now. It's like, no, nothing is happening over there. Nothing is happening over there.
Well, the fact that you've claimed it means it's an active city, which means we have to send stuff over there to keep it intact. Like, you might actually have to go put some police stations
That's
or something.
Oh, yeah, because we'll get murderers and shit.
We're gonna get murderers from East Hamage, because...
Murderers, arsonists from East Hamage coming to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, it's a
News at
shithole.
9.
It's a shithole over there. What do you expect?
It's a shithole over there.
It's all our fault, too.
No, it's all my fault.
It's all... Okay, it's all Apocryphile's
Yeah,
fault.
don't say it's all our fault. It's all my fault. I turned that place into a shithole all on my own.
Oh, man. Well, I wasn't really helping you out with it. I didn't offer you any good advice.
Oh, no, you helped me out plenty. You gave me tons of fucking money.
I did fix
and
it.
I still ran it into the ground.
It's not completely broken, though. It was completely broken. We couldn't even access it. It was like on that pause bug. I don't know if you guys have seen the pause screen bug, where the town is bankrupt.
Dude, I'm so good at that. It's like my mutant ability.
What?
Wrecking shit.
Oh, wrecking shit. Yeah. And he's part of the team here at GameWithUs. Apocryphile wrecks shit. Lochiver fixes shit. That's pretty much what happens. It seems to work out well. We have a good balance. Oh God, embezzler from East Hamage.
Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course there's an embezzler from East Hamage. Good old East Hamage. It's like the bad side of the river.
All right, let me.
You know what?
Let me
I'm
send
going to
some
build
cops.
the Boo Tower in East Hamage. It's happening.
Well, you have to unlock.
I don't think
oh,
it
man.
actually. I don't think he travels around the region.
He
I think
might.
he just stays in one
And
city.
we don't know yet because we haven't
Because
built him.
everybody can build him. So
Well, I don't know if I should send cops over there. I have all my cops going
I'm
to.
definitely turning it to Evil City, dude. East Hamage is gonna be like it's gonna be Sin City. It's gonna be It's gonna be gambling,
I'm taking some cops.
crime. It's gonna be sexy.
I'm taking some cops away from your Hambury Island, and I'm sending them over to East Hamage. I'm taking 4. So I have 7 going to Ham Francisco. I have 7 going over to Hambury Island, and now I got 4.
It's gonna be sexy as fuck.
Oh my god.
That's right.
What is
That's
happening
what
over
Jennifer
here?
said. It's gonna be sexy as fuck. All caps. You gotta read it like that.
All right, now you guys have summoned Mr. Torg.
Yeah.
So now we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I have anything to bulldoze. This is where I have to
I'm
insert
trying
my
to get my people
disclaimer.
to stop being stupid, and it's really difficult.
We here,
Stop being stupid.
we here at Game With Us apologize for the loud spike in volume when Apocryphile gets excited.
Why exactly were school kids waiting for the bus outside of a factory? That's what I want to know. How?
I don't know. Did you put a bus stop there in front of the factory?
Yeah, I guess I should just take that away.
I'm not gonna. No comment.
I didn't think they would actually walk to the bus stop. But I'm like, looking at this factory going, why is there a bar of people waiting for the school bus? There are kids standing outside the factory waiting to get on the school bus. It's like, that's a terrible idea. Like, you know what kind of people hang outside of factories looking for kids? Not the good kind. Like, the kind that hanging on Skrillex videos.
You're the one that put the bus stop there.
There were people who used to live there until I tore the house down and built factories there. Like, I don't know.
I
Not
see.
my fault.
I'm having a plastic shortage.
My fault.
How much extra plastics do you have? Maybe you should gift some to my zone.
Oh, I wish I could.
Mm.
That are taking up space in my damn thing that I still haven't blown up yet.
Oh, your plastics, like actual, like created plastics. Do you have any extras?
Oh, I'm not making any plastics because both my recycling centers are fucked.
that
and
sucks.
I don't really have the money to just plop down 2 new recycling centers. I
Why do
could,
do
but
this?
I'm trying to finish my arcology thing.
Well, once you get done with metals, you're probably gonna have to start on alloys.
I mean,
Unless, of course,
we
Hope
need
Floats
less
is-
than 200 tons.
I know you're almost there. Unless Hope Floats could maybe
Oh.
focus on alloy.
Yeah.
What's your situation look like over there, Hope Floats? Are you on? Are you around? Because we need alloy, and eventually you guys are gonna have to probably help me with plastics and alloy because this TV undertaking is ridiculous. I think this is the worst part because it's not just raw materials; it's an actual finished product, which I'm trying to work up the infrastructure to do this right now. It's gonna take the longest though. All 3 of us might have to actually manufacture televisions.
Yeah, actually, why don't you do televisions, Hope Floats?
No,
I
I'm doing televisions. He's doing alloy. You said
yeah, but I'm set up
televisions.
to do alloy already.
Right, but you guys, he could help you with it if he's already.
Okay.
It's a raw material. If you have a
No,
recycling
it's not
center,
a raw material. You have to have a smelting plant to make alloy.
No, you don't. Your recycling center does.
Yeah, dude, it makes so little. Like, I can make tons and tons and tons.
Well, you can do that. Go ahead, make tons and tons and
Okay.
tons. But if he has a recycling center, he can just send some extra over to help you, and then you can just start
What's up,
exporting.
Solitis?
You can just start exporting into your extra if
Yeah,
you make a huge
that's true.
infrastructure. It's not a big deal.
Sure.
Dude, you're going to be making bank once you start exporting all that metal and stuff you
Yeah,
don't need anymore.
I was.
So,
That's how I got my money up, so I could, like, not hemorrhage.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Godless Gamer, Borderlands 2 is awesome. I have like 400 hours in it. I love Mr. Torg. Best NPC in a game ever.
And yes, you can delete bus stops.
Yeah, very careful use of bulldozery, or otherwise you will blow up your shit like
Yes.
I often do.
Yeah, zoom in very close, and you can get them. Let's see.
I don't know
That's
if
my
you
garbage
can
dump.
help Cup because you have to have road access to be able to help with the projects.
Well, he says he's
So, like, if
sending
you guys-
alloy to the airport, which that's probably the
Oh,
Great
oh.
Works in his area. So,
Okay, cool.
like, those guys are gonna have to coordinate their little
That's
sections
pretty awesome,
to
man.
make things.
This place is gonna be badass.
Yeah, we can't help because we're too far
Yeah.
away. We might be able to gift. I don't know if we can gift to people who are far away. We've not tried.
Explosions!
Ex-
Explosions!
Exploderoids. You guys seen the Exploderoid? It's my favorite punctuation mark.
Oh,
Oh,
we'll play Path of Exile against Cicelitis.
eventually. We focus on different games.
Yeah, we're not gonna play. We're not gonna be a one game station. We will go back to it for sure.
I would be so bored playing the same game over and over again. I can't function that way because
We're
I
more
don't
like a
even wanna
variety
play.
show.
Yeah. I mean, come on. We played 10 million for a couple days.
10 million.
10 million.
Which she got 10 million.
I did. I did get 10 million. It was exciting. I didn't even realize I had it halfway through because you can't really watch your score in that game and watch the
Blood
gameplay.
magic race. Oh my God, blood magic.
That's pretty cool that they're doing some very unique races over at Path of Exile. Path of Exile it's extremely hardcore these days. I played back in the closed beta. And I've been a part of Path of Exile for over a year now.
I know what
I
I'm gonna
can't
do.
believe I've been playing it that long. But I don't play it constantly because I get burnt out. Well, it looks like everything's going well over here. Let's look at this detail.
Close this fuckery.
Importing plastic, importing alloy, and I still keep running out of materials. You know, I think all my factories are functioning though. The question is how I'm trying to walk that line and having the factories not shut down for very long. That one's making 6,000 crates. So let's add a little capacity over here. You see my income is now at $45 an hour. It's fluctuating back and forth in the positive and negative. So I'm getting close to being able to throw more money at random things. I don't mind a little negative, but I'd prefer to be on the positive side, even if it's just a tiny amount, so that I don't have to do a lot of fixing of the town if disaster strikes. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade this place, this processor factory, very slowly. Because it looks like, I mean, it's minimum output right now. So, let's see. Hopefully I'll be able to add all these on. If not, we're gonna blow it the hell up and put it down again. Alright, so we're gonna have one processor assembly line has been added. And now we're gonna keep an eye on it. It's probably gonna tell me that it's out of some material here soon. That's the first thing I'm expecting to see, is it's going to complain that it's out of material, that both of these are going to go back and forth between shutting down and operating properly.
Nice. That worked.
What worked?
I blew up one of them, fixed my other one.
Yes, that is the fix.
Thank freaking baby Jesus.
That's good.
Dear Lord baby Jesus, who is just a suckling infant wrapped in a cloth with a tiny head. Thank you for this KFC and Mountain Dew.
Oh man, KFC would be really good right now.
Oh man, don't no. Well, I was just saying it. I wasn't thinking about it.
You did this. You're bringing up food. See, I don't usually eat until after the cast. I haven't eaten for hours and hours and hours.
This last says add more bus stops, add more playgrounds, add more parks, add bingo houses, add churches. Power to the seniors. That's right.
Cicelitis, that's very Jesse the Body of you. It's very...
Power to the seniors, brother.
Just add a brother on there and you're all good to go.
Well, that's more of a Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I
kind of
guess
thing.
Hulk Hogan is more brother. Dude,
What you gonna do when these senior citizens roll over you?
Oh my god. Is wrestling not like the best thing ever? I know that's classic stuff though. That's super old stuff, but I don't know. Wrestling has had some really good phases. Oh my god. Very entertaining.
Attitude Era was the very best.
I didn't really participate
I know,
in that
you
era.
should have. It was
I know
the best.
I was absent, but the stuff that you've been showing me has been pretty good. Like, you know, The Rock. The Rock is a pretty awesome wrestler as well.
Attitude Era, man, it didn't get any better than that when they actually still, like, showed blood on television. So amazing.
Well, this is actually going pretty well right now. Factories, things are not exploderoiding over here, so I'm going to go down and see what we got at the electronics headquarters. God, I need to make so much. Look how much oh no. Oh my god, look again! This area has been destroyed 3 times by disasters.
You're fucking kidding me!
No, this is the 3rd time, and look what's going to happen. He's going to walk right through my freaking university again.
Oh no!
Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll... No. No, go over the other side. He's going to go under. Oh my god, this is not good. We have a big lizard sighting, guys. We have a big lizard.
Where's your university? Mouse over it?
It's right here. It's right here.
Oh no.
Now look, the dump is over here though. He might come up over on the right. Look, here he is on the.
Yeah, right. He's gonna go straight through your most expensive buildings. That's probably what the computer's
Oh,
programmed to do.
oh God, no! It's the research. I can't get this coal research done. Look, 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 look! No, 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 no! We're good. Oh my God, he's so close
Oh
to the
my
university. Look at him, he's right there. What's
Wow.
happening?
Those college students are like, Instagram, bro.
I know. Look at these people over here freaking out. Hey, it's my pet Bob. That guy's not. That's not the freak out guy. Run for your life! It breathes fire. There's somebody
What
freaking
filter
out.
should I use for a giant lizard attack?
I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, okay, that was good.
I can explain that.
All right, hang on. Before you explain that, let's wait for the giant lizard
I'll
excitement to be
explain
done.
to text.
Well, we're almost done. Just hang on 1 second. So he basically bulldozed. He went through
Garbage.
and wrecked. Oh my God, these trade centers are like, they're like magnets to disasters. The headquarters. I mean, every time this area, that's the third time it's been destroyed. At least it's cheap. At least it's cheap. And he missed the university, so that was a close one. I think the game was just trying to scare the shit out of us. Because look, we made it to 29% this time.
It's only at 29%.
Well, that's probably the highest it's been because they keep destroying shit. All right, so anyway,
it's
yes.
never gonna make it before it gets destroyed by an earthquake or something else.
All right, go ahead and explain whatever it is you're explaining now.
Fantastic. Did you actually join our game yet? Because I didn't get a notice or anything.
I've been ignoring notices. I guess I could look at them occasionally.
No, it's okay. Let's see. That is. Who is this? Who has? Domum. Domum has washtub fields.
Washed up fields. Oh yes, explain our ham theme too.
Okay, we have a ham theme. So, if you look around the map, you see lots of the cities have the name ham in it, but some people have taken it to pork products, and you'll see a couple of sausage places by where you are.
Sausage.
So if you want to make it a sausage fest over on your side, so
The internet
But-
already has enough sausage
but
fests, though.
we
but it's
we
up
would
to you.
we would encourage you to make a ham themed name.
Yes, the sillier the better, because
Yes.
we're not taking this very seriously. We're just gonna have fun.
Hamadelphia is not taken. and
What?
it's very good.
Did someone suggest Hamadelphia?
I just thought
Oh,
of
you
it.
just thought of it. That's what I used for that Terraria town that we were playing the one time.
Hamadelphia is a good one.
Hamadelphia
Okay,
in the spirit of my
How you drill for oil?
town.
See that shield? City specialization. Like if you look over, right above your clock, there will be a shield. Looks like a shield. You click on city specialization, and then the second bubble will say drilling. And you have a humongoid oil field over in the back.
I cannot believe that. It keeps destroying my headquarters. Oh my God. Alright, well, it's back, because I can afford it. This is why we have money. Alright, so there it is.
Yeah, Chaz Green. It was Godzilla TM, but your
Godzilla.
your name critted my eyes with your was it spring green?
Yeah,
Soul green?
Spring green, yes. Yeah, if that's not a color that you set, we advise you to change it with the color wheel in the bottom right, because Twitch has put that color in to pretty much troll all casters. And I can't really read it very well.
Gray on
so
bright green is like impossible to read.
You're more than welcome to keep spring green, but
Yeah.
we generally won't respond to your name. We won't be able to read your name, so you might not know we're talking to you if we can't read it. So that is
I'll
completely
respond
up to you.
eventually. I just have to lean forward.
Yeah,
And,
he has to look, but it might take a while to get a
Ow.
response from us. So, yeah, for some reason we've heard that it randomly assigns
oh,
itself
I hate you,
to
Ethan.
people. What? What's going on?
He's like spring green.
Oh, Ethan. I can tell it's you because you're the
That's
only
spring
mod in the
green.
channel right now. I know it's you. You can't hide, but you're the only one that I can just look at it.
Oh my God.
And I know who that is.
All right,
I
all
know
right.
who
That does
is.
it. I'm changing my name to Spring Green now, you bastards.
Yeah, you are more than welcome to use Spring Green. We do not care, but we might not be able to talk to you, as that's just the price you pay for having the awesome fluorescent name.
It's a blindness party. Everybody's going blind. This is terrible.
Who are all these
Green was
people?
a bad choice.
hilarious. Well, now we're just gonna have to talk to the chat in general. I don't know who anybody is anymore.
Everybody's invisible. I don't know who anybody is anymore.
Hey, Spring Green people! Welcome to Game With Us. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, Spring Green person. Oh, I don't know. Everybody's just carrying on.
Dude,
That's what happened.
we should have a spring green thing for the bot, where when we see someone type in spring green, someone could go
Spring Green.
exclamation point spring green, and it says like spring green was a bad choice.
That's a great idea, actually. All right, I'm gonna do that. Someone remind me, Ethan. Send me an email or something to remind me to do that.
Spring green was a bad choice.
Yes, we should totally do that. Spring Green was a bad choice, and we should have some kind of command for the
You
bot.
guys are the worst.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
gonna-
Cyrus Warp, that is correct.
I know. What's wrong with these guys and their Spring Green? We're like, we can't read it. Let's all change our names to it, 'cause it's awesome. All right, I think
Right here.
I think I've treed up everything, and I'll be able to check these factories here in a minute. Man, I'm worried about my power plant. I don't know how much extra power do you actually have right now. I guess I could go look on the outside map.
Hey, now my shit is
How the
working.
hell did I get an excess? I don't even understand. I had a minus before. Well, we're good. I don't even know what's happening with the power. As long as I'm not suffering with the power plant, it's just gonna stay there. I've had my share of disasters today. I keep having Big Lizard come walking through. Big Lizard. Wasn't he called Godzilla back in the old games before people started freaking out about copyrights?
I don't remember if he was called Godzilla, but I remember they used to use. Actually, Ethan was saying that they used the sound files from the Godzilla movies. I think it was Ethan that said that yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, Jeremus. It is kind of funny. I think the Twitch admins actually like the spring green color.
Why?
I don't know. They've joked around with it before in a couple of chats.
Like reading red on blue.
I don't.
It's
Maybe
terrible.
it's because it's kind of funny when somebody comes in with the name and then everybody
that's
convinces them to change it. I don't really know why, but
Ethan also says he was Bowser in the Super NES version. I loved the Super NES version of SimCity. I played the
yeah.
shit out of that game.
yeah, so did I. That game, you couldn't really cheat that game. You had to play legit on that one.
No, you could cheat, man. I'm pretty sure you could.
I don't remember cheating it. Like I remember
think
just
you
being
cheat
stuck,
every
like
Super Nintendo game.
never having money. That one was so hard. Those little residential squares with the green or whatever. It would just say R in the middle. I liked that game. That game was great. That occupied a good chunk of my childhood. Games have occupied a great chunk of my life. I don't know what I would do for entertainment without them. It's definitely the most fun that I have. I enjoy gaming more than movies. More than reading, but I do try to read some. Because reading is good for you.
I think my favorite Super NES game, or at least the game that got most of my playtime, was either Final Fantasy IV, which I guess is 2, 3. I can't remember which one it was over here.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
The one with
Fantasy IV?
Cecil.
Oh, it was 2 American.
Okay, 2. 4.
And 4
That
Japanese.
one and Super Street Fighter. I played that so much.
I need to watch my deficit, but I think I'm going to go over here and actually upgrade this again. I'm going to upgrade it again. I'm not going to bulldoze it.
Yeah, I love that. A little wet. Those you could make those boxes, and remember the Super NES version? You'd make that 9x9 square with the hole in the middle, and you drop parks or police stations or fire departments in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like these huge.
You know, this game is missing that. You shouldn't remind me of that kind of thing. You cannot plop a park in the middle of buildings. It has to be attached to a road. Everything has to be attached to a road in this game, which makes it a little odd. Like all this unused area in the back here, you can see how I've got.
books.
I mentioned reading.
Oh. It's just like the only book I read was Godfather. I hate books. Can't concentrate. I'm like, who the fuck was talking about books?
That was me. I was talking about
Oh,
books. I don't
right.
read a lot, but I read enough because if you stop reading, you stop learning. But I do prefer games to books, so I'm
That is true. I have
Guilty.
stopped learning.
guilty as charged. I play more games than I read books.
Yep.
That's pretty much a given.
I
I'm a
feel
Twitch
my
streamer.
brain is filled with the dumb.
I think that's obvious, though. Being a Twitch streamer, that's kind of a given.
It's obvious my brain is filled with the dumb.
No, I'm talking about myself.
It's pretty obvious, actually. I'm not gonna refute that claim.
Poor Apocryphile. Alright, so I've added another bay over here. I'm very, very steadily upgrading my processor output.
I heard a weird sound.
That was an Explodoroid.
Nice. That was a good sound.
Books are happening!
Bugs are happening!
Oh man. That's the best. Joker, you're so silly. Alright, so these trees aren't growing anymore, so I guess that's good. I don't know, this tree obsession, I'm starting to be obsessed by putting the trees down because they keep
Oh, I put some.
they keep
I
getting
don't even know how
smaller.
much money I've spent on trees over the course of this game.
Me either. I don't even look at it.
A lot.
I don't care. I can spare the $50 a crazy click, or
Yeah.
whatever it is, to put trees in. Alright, well my electronics HQ, we're almost at halfway. And I just added another assembly line, guys, so we're gonna see if we're gonna get closer to this goal, because we need to get this 1.5 million so that we can build the factory to start making the TVs. I have
I know,
goals.
right?
I have goals, and I'm getting there.
One of my
It's
goals
very
is to have
slow.
people stop being so fucking stupid.
Did you put in more schools?
Well, yes, sort of. I'm slowly building the schools when they fill up. Like, when they fill up, I'll add a wing. I'm not gonna make them, like...
I'm pretty sure the schools
My high
are
school
bugged.
only taught 462 out of 800. Like, I had to destroy it, because when I first built my high school, I put all of the wings down. And it
Okay.
was expensive as fuck.
Oh yeah, you don't put it all down immediately.
I know, well, I thought it would fill up, because I have 4,500 people that need to go to school.
Right.
And I put it down, and I look in there, and like 300 people are there.
Hmm.
And so I'm like, so I busted up all the wings. It starts out at 800, which is a lot, and it's only about half capacity.
Yeah, I think all
So-
of mine. I think mine are actually full now. I checked it earlier, and they were, and now I'm confirming again that they are. And I think I may have to add another school as soon as I get back to my green income. My budget improves, I will add another school. Because my dude, he's finally complaining about it, and I said the next time that he complains, I would, if all my schools are full, I need to actually add another one. So it's time, it's just that I have too much red in the budget right now.
I'm laughing at Elias's comment. He's like,
Aye.
books are the future, which was said by no one. And, like, that last sentence is so rife with terribleness.
Yeah, the misspellings, and then the correction that's a misspelling. That shit's
Yeah.
funny. You'll see that on Reddit a lot.
The correction is wrong. It's
That's
beautiful, beautiful irony.
that's very very Reddit of you.
Yeah, and McDonald's, for America's sake. That's right.
Oh man. I
America.
don't know what's going on with the food that Jeremis is talking about, but I am starting to get hungry. I've got some time before I'm gonna
I
be
will
able to
go
eat.
out
too.
and get some KFC today.
Well, we're not,
Or, no,
we're not
I
getting
should,
any food for a while, probably.
Yeah.
Not for another
I should
hour
resist
and-
that temptation.
What, KFC?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't. KFC's delicious.
Man, we should cook here at home.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
Oh. Do we have anything to make, though? That's
No.
not any good? Okay.
No.
Your
We
argument
don't.
does not hold water. We do not have anything to make.
Whatever.
We have leftovers. I think we have some
Oh.
sauce. In our refrigerator, you should see how many sauces we have. We
Oh
have,
my gosh,
not
man.
just ketchup, but like all of these weird sauces, just a conglomeration. You can't really eat sauce without somebody to put it
Joker's all,
on.
America, fuck yeah, go now. Wait, no, don't. Don't go now. He's like, that was a bad idea. Never mind.
Joker's very enthusiastic. I think he would support our bad ideas in addition to our good
Oh,
ideas,
yes.
so we have to watch out.
Joker encourages my bad ideas.
I know. I think so.
Because Joker likes to laugh at me. But then again, so do I.
Yeah, well, it's pretty bad when you're hungry and you go look in the fridge. I mean, we have a few snacks here and there. This is what we have right now, okay? We have a bag of Doritos. Not a meal, but it's a bag of Doritos.
Did I buy a jar of salsa?
You drank it. I mean, ate it already, I think.
Last time we went, did I buy a jar? I can't
No,
remember.
no, we
Damn
didn't.
it.
You don't have any salsa. Why are you talking about salsa?
Because we have those chips.
Oh, yeah.
It's a salsa, bro.
Yeah, we have plain Doritos. The bag is
Sure.
almost eaten, though. So we have Doritos and Doritos. We have sauce. And we have some
I think
leftover
we have
cheese,
some frozen
cheese
food.
and ham or something. Oh, wait, we do have some frozen meals.
Yep. I think we do have meals in the freezer.
So we either have to make freezer meals, which are there in emergency situations where we're too lazy to go out and we were going to starve to death otherwise. You know. I mean, because, like, we live in a town
Hey,
where there's
Chester,
food
nice
everywhere.
color.
I mean, you don't have. You go outside, and it's like 2 blocks that direction. There's a Brahms, a KFC, a Pizza Hut, a Domino's, several other places that you guys might not have even heard of because they're local. There's a Mongolian grill.
We used our bomb
It's
shelter
everything
bacon
is
yesterday, actually.
Wait, what?
Bomb shelter day before yesterday. Ethan asked if we have any bomb shelter bacon, and I said we used it yesterday.
We still have a little bit left.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, just a tiny bit. So yeah, we have a little bit of bacon, and then we have like basic things like flour and salt and all that kind of crap. So if we want something delicious, we're gonna have to leave the house. I think we actually have some Rockstar too, but I'm not sure. There was a box in there. Was it empty, or is there one in there?
There's one. There's one.
But we need to nap, so I don't know if we're gonna drink any Rockstar.
I'm starting to wake
working on
up.
this coffee. I know you do every day, and then you need to take a sleeping
Bomb
pill
shelter bacon,
after-
pre-cooked.
after the cast.
Pre-cooked bacon. That's in like, you know, they sell them at the stores. It's like those cardboard boxes, and it's got the pre-cooked bacon in there. That shit is delicious.
I think our budget's
I
in good
suggest you put some,
shape.
buy a box of it, put it in your backpack, and then whenever you need some bacon, you just reach in your backpack, pull out the strip of bacon, and chicks will be like, that
Hey.
guy has got it going on. He just pulled a strip of bacon out of his backpack and ate it.
Even better.
I want to know that guy.
Even better if you have bacon-scented cologne.
Or vice versa, ladies, put some bacon in whatever carrying thing you use, a purse, a backpack, anything. Pull some bacon out of it, and it's like, hello, sirs. Look what I have here, bacon. And I mean, it's just like,
I heard you
it
were
gets you,
hungry.
it,
I just
it
so
gets you
happened to
in
have this
anywhere. I
bacon.
mean,
Yeah.
it's like flashing a like top level security clearance badge.
People don't realize the power of bacon. We're sharing the secret with you guys because you're special to us.
Ready Crisp? I don't think that's the brand we get. It's
I
like
don't even
Hormel
know.
or something.
Yeah, it's just some generic brand or whatever. Alright, well, this is good. I haven't gotten any shutdown messages from anybody. All this
But
stuff is processing.
I will take your tip and never try it Ready Crisp bacon because it sounds terrible.
That's
If
not
you
a-
wouldn't feed it to your dog, that's pretty bad.
That's not a Walmart thing, is it?
I don't think so. I've never seen it.
Because Walmart brand
Ready
stuff
Crisp?
it's not always bad. I've tried it before. Like, some of that stuff's real terrible.
The bacon that we get, is it in a black box?
Yeah, it was Hormel.
Yeah, Hormel. That's good.
It's Hormel.
It's pro.
I won't get generic brands of certain things, and bacon is one of them because it scares me. There's some local ones here that are just like... I mean, the bacon is so thin, too, that you can see through it if you hold it up. It's just not good. Why are we still talking about bacon? I'm so hungry for bacon. I would love to have some
I don't
bacon.
know.
Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Negative 10K per hour.
Who's got negative 10K?
I'm doing better than Osiris.
Oh,
I have
Cyrus says negative 10K.
9,766. I got you beat by $246 or $244, bro.
Oh my god, you guys.
And that math is probably wrong. I think it's $234.
Everybody on my list is showing is negative right now. And it's because we earn money in other ways. I'm even negative. I mean, look at that. I've got
Go trade.
1,800. I'm watching my electronics headquarters. We're going to see what happens
Or
tomorrow.
smelting factories. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as soon as have some room to build some smelting factories.
This takes so much time to do. I can't believe how much time this takes. I mean, I could probably throw all these buildings down.
Yeah, but the money you make from exporting all that metal is crazy. He who smelts it, dealt it. My precious.
What are you even saying?
He who smelts it, tells it, my precious.
Go. Go.
Oh my god. You're getting weirder by the moment. I don't know whose fault this is. I have to blame someone for your weirdness. I don't know if I can blame you.
Blame me.
I don't want to blame you for your weirdness.
Blame the educational system for my weirdness.
Well, what were you saying you learned in school earlier? Something about walrus holes.
Walrus holes? I don't remember who was talking about walrus holes. Joker was like, did you
I don't
go
know who
with
did
it?
that either. I don't know.
I think maybe it was Godless Gamer was talking about walrus holes.
I don't know. That conversation was started by someone. It was
God.
not us.
Godless Gamer is walking through the wilderness. He sees this big furry hill. It says walrus hole. What is that?
No.
Puts his
Don't.
finger in it. There's this. Whoa! Takes his finger out of the hole. It smells terrible in that walrus hole.
Don't put anything in walrus holes. That's the solution to your problem. I don't.
If you put your finger in the walrus hole and you hear a terrible sound, leave immediately. Don't stay.
Oh my god, why did I re-bring it up? That time it was my fault.
This public service announcement has been brought to you by Canada.
Oh, Canada. Everyone loves Canada, though. Everybody's so nice there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not dissing Canada. I'm just saying, don't
That's
put your
why-
finger in walrus holes.
That's why they're bringing you the PSA.
I mean, yeah, Canada's nice. They're not gonna let you walk into their country and just stick your finger in holes willy-nilly. Moose holes, walrus holes. What other kind of crazy ass mountain creature they have?
I
Their
don't
bear
know.
holes.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm getting off at the next bus
Jim
stop.
says we're not all nice. Hey man, I'm not gonna diss anybody. I know who to diss, but I'm not dissing anybody.
I know that all Canadians are not nice, but I think on the per capita whole that Canadians are probably very much more
nice.
nicer than Americans. Much
Yeah.
more nicer. That's a technical term.
Much more nicer.
Yeah.
Well, I
Especially
guess,
the north.
you know, the grass is always greener. When you live in Canada, I bet you're thinking, well, I don't know, but oh, those people in this insert other country here sure are nice.
They sure are nice.
Or may not be nice, but yeah.
The last time I visited Canada, I went up and visited British Columbia, and I met some really awesome people. And they told me that they really, really love Americans when they visit, but they don't want Americans to stay. And I can understand that. I can see why.
That's the BC Boys song.
I was like, you want our tourism money, but you don't want us to stay. We get that.
This place to
Get
visit,
that.
but a better place to rob.
Alright, I need to look at my land value. You know, I haven't done this in a while. It's probably going to be real bad. Alright, so let's see. Because I've been destroying parks and not re-adding parks. This edge over
Jack,
here, I want to be
hospitality.
cheap.
Those beards. Them beards.
That beard?
That beard. Lumberjack.
Alright, actually this isn't as bad as I thought. I don't mind a little bit of low land value. I could probably collect more taxes if I made it more beautiful, but I don't really care about this mess up here right now. It's much better than I thought. Because I destroyed a ton of parks when I was reorganizing stuff. Like over here, I destroyed like 3 parks just in this one area alone. And it only, look, it's actually got some blue. That's pretty impressive. So, I guess we're alright. I don't really need my town to go crazy with growth or anything else. We're just gonna saunter along very calmly. And I'm gonna be adding a school someday. Let's look at density too. Let's look at some charts. This is the part that excites
Charts are awesome.
corporate middle America. Charts. What are these greens?
It promotes synergy.
This chart is promoting synergy. Got a few areas. You're looking at my charts now.
I love charts.
Are you middle America?
No, corporate America. Corporate America loves charts too.
Corporate America likes. Yeah, they
We
do.
love green. Lots of green. That looks good.
Green is good. Excellent
Big,
chart.
big green. Excellent chart.
There's some red.
You're hired. Jenkins, welcome to the team.
My brain gets rattled around. That was a very firm handshake, sir. I've got
It's a
some,
terrible handshake.
I've got some red on this map. Need more
Like
cowbell?
a boss. Yeah. Promote synergy like a boss.
Oh god. Alright, well we've added another assembly line, so let's see if this is going to improve today. I might have to wait a whole nother day though. I'm doing this very gradually every day. Adding a little bit more. Probably going to have to add a whole nother factory. God, why does this take so long?
Man, my factories are going out of business because there's not enough places to ship freight. And I freaking have...
That's another bug.
It's not a bug?
No, that is another
Oh.
bug.
Because, like, there's a trade depot.
Notice
that
it's
has-
empty. Zoom in on your trade depot.
It's not empty.
There's no boxes in it. Oh, you have like how much?
know.
And it's a tiny little bit.
It's working. They're just... There's not enough places to ship freight. Look next door, motherfuckers. It's literally right next to your building. Ship it there. Just roll it out on pallets with, like, pallet trucks. Just push it in there.
And you don't understand anything about running a city.
That's not-
Obviously, you know nothing about it. These
Red tape.
guys.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah. That's pretty good. You can just shout out buzzwords and we'll see if any of them stick.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. Alright, well, let's see. Everything is in order. Cops are in order. I don't have a lot of fire coverage, but nobody's complaining. You know, I think it's because you keep sending me fire trucks. If you weren't sending me fire trucks, I would have a major fire disaster over here. Yeah, I do appreciate the fire trucks. In fact, let me make sure I'm sending you guys what I have, because I don't have that many.
Level's going down. Fuck. I have a freaking university right
I
here.
don't have that many. I'm not too good with the fire trucks. And I think all my medical... Oh, I have some medical to spare. Let's see. Have I sent any to Hope Floats? No. I need to send him a couple. And let me look at Hambury Island again. I have an uneven amount, so I'm going to send it, my extra one, to Hambury Island. And I've got all my cops sent out as well. I always forget to check that stuff. But I remembered this time. Yay! 536. Oh, the day is not over. Man, these numbers are driving me crazy. What I need is some kind of, like, timer in the game that I can come back and check this at the same time every day and see what number I actually have here. Because I don't want to overmake these processors. I don't want to overmake them. And I have enough money. I'm getting close to 2 million that I might be able to be irresponsible and just plop down another processor factory and then not worry about it. But I also have to be mindful of my power. Because we're getting close.
Oh man, I need 80 more tons of metal. Go metal.
This is not
I can
good.
start making some money.
What do you need?
I'm almost
close?
done.
How close are you?
80 tons out of 2,800.
That's pretty good. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty good. That's very interesting. We only need 1,000 tons of alloy. That seems like that's going to go really fast, comparatively speaking. You know, SimCity fast, whatever that means. 'Cause, I mean, the amount of TVs, though, this is going to be... Oh my god, I'm going to be doing this forever. But I could probably afford to be a little irresponsible. So let's see. Where else are we going to put another processor factory if we decide... We decide to put one down. Probably over here. I keep destroying this industrial with more of my manufacturing.
Godless Gamer was asking if you could show the traffic at the entrance to your city.
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy my ferry terminal as well, because I've had it shut down for a while. I'm not using it. I think I want that space for something else. Here's the traffic.
Metal sale.
This traffic... Trying to get a good view for you. You can see it starts backing up at the bridge here. That is the bridge to Hambury Island, because Hambury Island is the closest. And it looks like there's quite a bit going on over here. Everybody is just so eager to get into West Hamage. I don't know why. I don't know what we have going on over here, but something. That's some pretty ridiculous traffic. And it's probably all backed up because of this first intersection. It probably wouldn't be so bad if I would take this out, but we're going to keep it here because I like traffic problems. I mean, you can see it's only yellow right there, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we have a long line of cars trying to get into the most popular East or West Hamage, probably fleeing East Hamage, because the roads are all connected over there. You can kind of see there's the bridge, then it goes over to... That is Ham Francisco in the distance, and over there, that is the horrible East Hamage.
Oh.
So yeah, we got a pretty decent region view here. It looks like Ham Francisco is coming along nicely as well.
Oh, East Hamage.
Yep, East Hamage.
I'm gonna turn East Hamage around. It's gonna be fucking sexy.
You're gonna have constant error messages, and your advisors are gonna be freaking out like the whole time.
I'm gonna be like, this advisor has displeased me. Execute him.
Throw him in the monster pit.
Yeah, monster pit.
I
I'm
think
gonna be like President Camacho over there. It's gonna be awesome.
there's
But
a monster pit in Sims Medieval.
Oh,
You can throw
yeah.
people in there that you don't like. It might just be a bottomless pit, but there is something living in it that makes monster sounds. I haven't played that game too much. I got it super cheap recently, and it is real weird. is really, really weird. But if somebody gets on your nerves, you can throw Sims in there. Like, you can just be like, you into the monster pit. And then they're gone. And that's awesome. They do disappear, though. So you shouldn't throw anyone in there that you actually
That's
like.
important.
What is?
You threw the king into the pit.
Oh, no, important people. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Why would you throw the king into the pit?
That's probably a bad idea. Alright, we're gonna be putting a new processor factory in here. So I'm gonna have to start destroying more stuff. Let's pause.
I ended up getting Dead Space 3 because I played Dead Space 1 and 2.
Oh, I have a coal mine here. I can't get rid of this coal mine
Lochiver
yet.
got Mass Effect 3.
I did. I got Mass Effect 3.
Oh shit, son! I'm running out of money.
I think the processor